What I'm doing today is I've got a crossbow, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I have to discharge it. So what I'm doing is I got this old carpet foam that we're going to throw out, but I went ahead and hung on to it and put it in my shed, and I cut squares the size of the opening of the box there, and I just stacked up the foam, because if you go to Walmart or a sporting goods store to get the target for bows and arrows, they're just foam. They're some of them are just styrofoam, really. Some of them are that workout mat blue foam, and some of them is literally this stuff. I peeled some back and saw this stuff in it. So what I did was I just cut some squares like this and put them there, stacked them up, and I'm gonna tape up the box and shoot the crossbow at it. So stick around, you'll see it. Okay, it took like a 12 by 12 room's worth, or maybe half of that, but half of 12 by so a 12 by 6 piece to fill up that box. So I'm gonna tape it up and shoot it. Here's my crossbow. It's a Horton HD175. It's got a cheap red dot on it. It's got 3 dots. Here's what the red dot looks like. I'll turn it off and on, but it's kind of hard to see. I'll zoom in a little bit, see if you can see 3 dots. Yeah, you can see 3 dots there. So the top dot is for close range, and if it'll focus, the bottom dot is obviously for far range. So I haven't sighted this thing yet, so I think I'll put a target up to see what it looks like. I'm going to be shooting first from 10 yards, and then I'll back up to 25 yards, and then 30 if I have the range, basically for close range and far range. I'm shooting, for hunting, I'm shooting broadheads out of it, but I'm going to just shoot this. Basically, I just took the razors off the broadhead and using it as a field tip. So let me set up the light. The target's right there, so I'm going to set up the camera, and we'll go from there. Here's the part that actually pulls on the string. It'll go over your scope or whatever. Here's the strings here, and the pulley system. Let me back you up, get the light here. It actually hooks onto the buttstock, so you just pull it out like that, and there's a little nub right there that the crank goes on. That's how it cranks. That's it. And then I just crank it right here. And so you hear it click. This little deal here, what you do is you push it in, and then it'll unwind so you can get your pulley out. You gotta be careful, because if it's not locked in, it'll shoot out on you and hurt you. So actually I'm going to start at 5 yards, because I have no idea where this thing's going to go. So I'm going to start at 5, which is about where the camera is. Let me zoom back. So to give you a perspective, this is about 5 yards. So see if I can hit the broad side of this box. Okay, you'll hear it click. There, it's hot. So I'm going to use the top dot, and I'm going to try to get it right on that center cross there. Alright, not too bad. It's let me bring the camera closer. Okay, at 5 yards, it is to the right body, 2 inches and up 1 inch. So I'm going to shoot it at 10. I'm not going to monkey with it. I'm just going to shoot it at 10. So at least it's within range. It's on the box. So I'm going to shoot it at 10 and see what happens. All right, 10 yards. Well, it's consistent. Hit here first at 5, so it kind of moved out there at 10. So I don't know if that's just me. I'm going to take another shot at 10, see what happens. Alright, here's the bullseye here. So it's hitting about, let's say 3/4 of an inch to the right, and about 1.25 inches up, which is good because at 10 yards you want to be a little high. So now I'm back up to 20 yards. Now that I know it's within like a 9-inch diameter of where I'm aiming at, I think it's going to be all right. All right, 20 yards. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to try with a broadhead now, see where it hits. 10 yards, it went in right here. So it's dead on at 10 yards, so I have to adjust it back up a little bit, and it definitely had a little more capacity, and there it is coming out the back. So I think I need to adjust it back up a little bit, but the windage seems to be right. Okay, going 20 yards broadhead. Well, I figured out what was wrong. Somehow the stickers for the elevation and windage got switched. So elevation was windage and windage is elevation. So I would change one thinking I was changing the other one. Anyway, hopefully I got it straightened out. I'm going to try 20 yards. Alright, I think I got it dialed in. I'm going to try 30 yards now. Yeah, that's a kill.